You do the food, the walks, the belly rubs, and still your dog seems like they're living at half capacity. Change your dog's world. 5 secrets you need to know now. That's the promise. 5 practical, science-friendly habits you can start tonight that reshape your dog's daily emotional life. Stick with me. And if you want more weekly practices for calmer, happier dogs, subscribe to Canine Mind now. Secret 1. Canine massage. Touch that changes the nervous system. Problem. Most owners think touch is only affection. But casual petting isn't the same as intentional nervous system calming touch. Many dogs carry tension in muscles they can't scratch away themselves. That tension keeps them on edge even when they look fine. Why it matters? Long, slow, mindful touch sends a message to your dog's nervous system. It's safe. That kind of pressure activates parasympathetic responses. Heart rate eases, breathing slows, muscles release. You're not doing magic. You're giving predictable sensory input that helps their body settle. How to do it? Make this a 5-minute nightly ritual. Sit where your dog likes to lie. Place one hand flat at the base of the neck on either side of the spine. Never press directly on the spine. With gentle, even pressure, stroke backward toward the tail along the muscles beside the spine in slow, continuous motions. Think long, flowing brushes, like smoothing a soft blanket. Watch the rhythm of their breath. As you stroke, their inhale should ease and exhales grow longer. If you find a tight spot, a knot or a muscle that doesn't sink under your hand, switch to small circular pressure with your fingertips on the muscle belly, not the spine, for 10 to 20 seconds. If the dog lifts a paw, yawns, or leans into your hand, those are yes signals. If they flinch, tuck the tail, pin the ears, or show sudden withdrawal, stop and consult a vet if pain is suspected. Frequency and length. 5 minutes every night before bed. If your dog enjoys it, extend to 10 minutes. If they tolerate only short touches, try 2 to 3 minutes more often through the day. What to expect? Within a week, you'll likely notice calmer nights and shorter recovery after exciting events. Doorbell, guest arrival. One example. A young lab we worked with pulled on the leash and panicked when the vacuum ran. After adding a simple nightly 5-minute stroke routine and teaching the family to touch and settle before exiting the car, the lab began to breathe more steadily and stop panting after a minute of home arrival. Small, consistent touch changed baseline arousal. Mini transition. If touch is the anchor, presence is the soil where that anchor takes root. Secret 2. True companionship. Presence over quantity. Problem. Many owners believe time equals connection. More minutes simply improves the bond. But scattered attention, quick pets, notifications, half-hearted walks, doesn't stabilize a dog's emotions. Dogs are wired to read the emotional tone of the people around them. Scattered humans create scattered dogs. Why it matters? Your internal state is contagious. When you slow down, breathe, and move with intention, your dog registers that as safety. Presence trains your dog's nervous system to expect calm, predictable signals from you. How to do it? Carve out a focused 10-minute walk at least once a day where your phone stays pocketed. Let them lead the route with liberal sniffing. Smell is mental work for dogs and gives them agency. Slow your pace, match their tempo, and occasionally stop and make soft eye contact. At home, create a calm return ritual for arrivals. Before greeting, take 3 slow, grounding breaths, then approach at your dog's level, allow a moment of sniffing, and offer a single calm contact, a hand to shoulder or a chin rest, rather than 30 seconds of hyper-excited petting. This teaches that arrivals are predictable and safe. Frequency and length: one focused 10-minute walk daily, 3 to 5 calm arrivals per day, each 20-60 seconds, when you come home, return from errands, or wake up. What to expect: improved recall, fewer intensely excited jumps at the door, and an easier transition after outings. A couple I coached replaced rapid door greetings with a 2-breath pause. Within 2 weeks, their terrier stopped leaping and instead sat for attention, a small behavior that speaks to deeper regulation. Mini transition: presence soothes the system. Now, give their mind work that fits their nature. Secret 3. Mental challenges: give the brain a job. Problem: too many dogs are underemployed. Long walks or runs tire muscles, but don't satisfy problem-solving instincts. A bored brain produces behaviors: chewed shoes, frantic pacing, barking. Why it matters: cognitive work, solving sense, puzzles, decisions, produces a different kind of tiredness. Mental engagement builds focus, enhances impulse control, and deepens the conversational link between you and your dog. Training is not just obedience, it's a language exercise. How to do it? Start with 5 to 20 minutes of targeted mental work daily. Options you can rotate: snuffle mats or scatter feeding. Hide kibble in fabric folds so your dog has to hunt with their nose for 5 to 10 minutes. Puzzle feeders: begin at an easy setting and gradually increase difficulty across days. Let them succeed first. Success builds confidence. Short training sessions: 10-20 minutes of focused, high-value reward training. Train 1 cue per session: a reliable wait, a precise target, or a small nose touch. Use short repeats and high-value treats. End each session on a win. Progressive problems: hide treats under cups and slowly increase the bait complexity. Teach find it with 1 room, then expand to the yard. Rotate formats every other day so novelty stays high. Record the activity in a simple log: date, tool, and dog's success rate. This lets you increase difficulty intentionally. Frequency and length: aim for 20 minutes total of mental work daily, or multiple 5 to 10-minute sessions spread through the day. If you only have 5 minutes, do a small snuffle or a quick focused cue practice. What to expect: less destructive behavior and calmer alone time. Dogs who've had structured mental work show improved self-control and a clearer, more willing responsiveness during regular training. One apartment owner swapped a second evening walk for a 20-minute Puzzle Plus training session and found their hound stopped counter-surfing that same week. Safety and limits: avoid overloading. If your dog shows frustration, snapping at the puzzle, frantic re-engagement, lower difficulty, and add more wins. Training is a conversation. If interest wanes, end positively and try again later. Mini transition: brains work best when they can also speak their own language, and that often means social fluency with other dogs. Secret 4. Company of other animals: gradual, species-appropriate socialization. Problem: owners either avoid other dogs completely or throw their pet into chaotic playdates. Both extremes leave dogs socially clumsy or reactive. Why it matters: dogs learn critical communication cues, calming signals, play invitations, limits from other canines. Fluency in dog language reduces confusion and reactivity during walks, at parks, or when neighbors pass by. How to do it: start slow and controlled. Choose a neutral, low-distraction area and one calm, well-socialized dog whose owner understands gradual introduction. Keep both dogs on loose leashes initially and stand parallel at a distance where both dogs are relaxed. Loose bodies, soft mouths, and regular sniffing. Walk together in parallel for a few minutes, gradually narrowing distance if both dogs remain relaxed. Look for green signals. Play bows, loose wagging tails, relaxed mouth. Watch for amber-red signs: stiffening, hackles up, whale eye, fixed stare, lip lifting. If you see amber signals, increase distance and redirect attention with a treat or walk. If you see red signs or aggressive escalation, separate calmly and consult a professional for a guided plan. Progressions. After successful parallel walks, try off-leash interaction in a fenced neutral space only if both dogs are comfortable and under the supervision of skilled handlers. Keep early meetings short, 5 to 10 minutes, and end on a positive interaction. Frequency and length. Begin with one controlled exposure per week, then gradually increase as comfort grows. Each session should be short, 5 to 15 minutes, to avoid social fatigue. What to expect? Over weeks, your dog will develop a more fluent vocabulary with other dogs, better play structure, fewer reactive lunges, and calmer passing on sidewalks. For example, a reactive spaniel learned to give and read calming signals after weekly, short, structured meetings with a mellow golden retriever. Sidewalk passes grew from tense freezes to relaxed sniff patterns over 2 months. Safety caveats. Never force interaction. If your dog clearly wants distance, respect that boundary. For aggression or severe reactivity, work with a certified behaviorist or trainer. Introductions in those cases need a specialist plan. Mini transition, social fluency, massage, presence, and mental work set the stage. Now let's bring joy back as a daily necessity. Secret 5. Dedicated playtime, structured, playful bonding. Problem: play gets treated as optional or incidental. Yet play is a biological need. It's where dogs express instincts safely and practice trust. Why it matters: play releases endorphins, reinforces cooperation, and teaches boundaries. It can be a language of vulnerability. A dog will offer a play bow or drop a toy as a way to invite interaction. When you meet that invitation the right way, trust deepens. How to do it? First, identify your dog's play style. Watch them for a few sessions. Chaser: loves to pursue moving objects, balls, flirt poles. Tugger: engages with toys in mouth-to-mouth play. Searcher: thrives on scent-based games and hide-and-seek. Wrestler: likes rough and tumble with other dogs, but may need rules to manage intensity. Choose games that match the style. For chasers, use short burst games with clear starts and stops. For tuggers, play tug with a toy and teach drop it, so games end on your terms. Searchers get snuffle games and hidden treats. Wrestlers benefit from structured play dates with clear pause signals. Rules to keep play safe. Monitor arousal. If breath becomes rapid, eyes show whites, or play escalates into snapping, pause for a calm 2-minute reset. Sit, deep breaths, a quiet pet, before resuming. End sessions on success with your dog choosing to disengage or performing a simple cue, a sit or a touch. This frames play as cooperative and predictable. Frequency and length. 15 to 20 minutes of focused play daily. If your schedule only allows shorter sessions, 2 10-minute sessions are effective. What to expect? More balanced impulses, better responsiveness, and deeper trust. A dog that plays regularly with rules will often be more willing to leave things on walks, respond to cues when excited, and show less destructive energy at home. Mini transition to wrap. Each secret builds on the others: touch, presence, brain work, social fluency, and play, combined into a daily rhythm that reshapes your dog's emotional baseline. Putting it together. A simple 1-week starter plan. This is not a checklist to do perfectly. It's a practical, repeatable pattern to create momentum. Try this first week, adjusting for your dog's responses. Monday. Morning. 10-minute focused walk. No phone. Lots of sniffing. Evening. 5-minute massage before bed. 15-minute play session. Identify style. Tuesday. Morning. 5-minute snuffle mat breakfast. Afternoon. 10-minute parallel walk. Social exposure with a calm dog, if available. Evening. 20-minute training session. 1 new cue. Short reps. Wednesday. Morning. 10-minute focused walk. Evening. 5-minute massage. Pussy 15-minute search game. Thursday. Morning. Puzzle feeder breakfast. Easy setting. 10 minutes. Afternoon. Short play session. 10-15 minutes with clear pause breaks. Evening. Calm arrival ritual after errands. Friday. Morning. 10-minute focused walk. Evening. 5-minute massage. Second 20-minute training session. Practice cues from earlier in the week. Saturday. Morning. Longer sensory walk with varied surfaces. Let them sniff and choose paths. Afternoon. Short controlled socialization opportunity or neutral sit with another calm dog. 5 to 10 minutes. Evening. Play session tailored to play style. Sunday. Morning. Restorative day. Lighter activity. 5-minute massage. 1 10-minute mental puzzle. Evening. Review the week. Note wins, frustrations, and next week's adjustments. Safety notes and when to get help. If your dog flinches, pins ears, tucks tail, or shows sudden avoidance during massage or touch, stop. Consult your veterinarian to rule out pain before continuing. If social introductions escalate into lunging, growling, or persistent fear, pause the program and seek a certified positive reinforcement trainer or behaviorist. Never use forceful physical corrections, intimidation, or dominance-based techniques. These damage trust and can worsen fear and aggression. If you suspect an anxiety disorder, separation anxiety, or pain-related behavior, a professional evaluation is the right next step. What changes to expect and when? These practices are about baseline change, not overnight miracles. With consistent application, many owners report noticeable differences in 2 to 4 weeks. Calmer arrivals, fewer destructive episodes, longer periods of relaxed rest, and quicker recovery after startling events. Mental challenges often yield reduced hyperactivity within days, while social fluency and trust grow more gradually over several weeks of controlled, positive experiences. A final story to stitch it together. Think of a busy family who tried everything for their adolescent shepherd mix. Long walks, a doggy daycare membership, and plenty of toys, but still faced rough nights and destructiveness. They introduced 5 simple habits: a 5-minute massage each night, 1 focused walk daily, 20 minutes of combined puzzles and short training, a weekly 5-minute neutral space meet with a calm neighbor dog, and 15 minutes of structured play that honored the dog's chaser instinct. Within a month, the dog slept more soundly, stopped countersurfing, and began offering polite sits for attention. The family's routine hadn't become a perfect schedule. It became a language they used consistently. That consistency changed their dog's world. Your first small step. Pick 1 secret to start tonight. Try secret number 1. 5 minutes of mindful massage before bed. If you want the full roadmap, download the free 7-day starter plan in the description and try secret number 1 tonight. Subscribe to Canine Mind to follow this series for deep dive how-tos on each secret. You don't need perfect days. You need regular ones. Change your dog's world. 5 secrets. You need to know now. Small, steady rituals that turn scattered minutes into a life that fits your dog's nature. Start tonight. Notice the signals. Celebrate the tiny wins and keep building.